Okay, Craig, I'm going to do a quick run through of the major parts of the machine so that help you get familiar with them, and then we'll kind of try to diagnose some of the problems you've got on your machine. So I've opened up the back panel, and starting here you can see where your power comes in, and you have 3 fuses. Since you're not getting power, one of the things we're going to do, the first thing we'll do is check those 3 fuses. 99% chance that one of those fuses is blown. And then behind that, you see that's the transformer. That's what's, downgrading your power to the level for the machine. Now the major components are here on the right. This is your timer wheel. This drives the entire machine. Each time a coin is played, this will rotate, and each time it hits one of these rivets, it'll be making a contact so that some action is taking place. So this is your timer unit, very important. This is a similar type wheel, but this is your jackpot flasher. As this wheel, or as this arm goes around, it fires a connection to the lights of your jackpot horses. See that? So that's what makes that spin, makes each of those lights turn on, is the rotation of this arm on this. Let me get my flashlight. In the back, in the back there, that is your payout actuator. When the jackpot is determined, or a winner is determined, that will activate, and that arm will rotate around, and you'll see a bunch of we'll look closely at that probably down the road, but you'll see a lot of rows of contacts, and those are the different odds. You'll see there's one row of 30, 25, 20, 15, and 10. There's 5 rows, and depending on what the odds drum, which this is your odds drum, depending on what it is indicating, will determine which row is activated here, and will pay out accordingly. This big tube here, that is your actual payout area. But on the smaller one is your payout for a WinterBook. In the back here, this is your variator. This will rotate 1 time per play, and it determines how long your spinner, which this is your spinner arm, to have variation. This will determines the length that this will spin, and that's how you get variation. Then really the only other thing is in the back, you have a set of relays. You have a jackpot relay. I think the second one is it's the not sure, I can't remember what that one is. And then that one is the cheat relay, and that is the payout solenoid or relay, and then back there is the jackpot relay. So main things you want to learn are, this is your timer, this is your payout actuator, these are your fuses, and that's what we'll be dealing with in the beginning. So the other thing I want to show you real quickly is how to cycle the machine without having to put coins in it. So if you notice your timer, when a coin makes contact in the coin head, this solenoid will fire. So if you want to manually run the machine, if you push down on this, and let me get a good view. If you push down on this, everything is starting to run. So that kind of gives you a view of everything. But let's do this again, and I'll try to show you. Here's your timer. These are your lights. And your odds drum. So the first thing I think you need to do is unplug your machine. I don't want you to get shocked. And then you need to check these 3 fuses. This is a 10 amp and the other two are 20 amp fuses, but you can pull them out. If they look like they're burnt or something like that, you can take them to the store and just tell the guy you need to get a replacement for them. But check those 3 fuses if you're not getting any power. If you plug the machine in, even if there's no lights on, you should be able to activate this solenoid, and the machine should run. So the first thing you want to do is check those fuses.